Welcome back, guys, to another Tressa's Collectibles gameplay video. My name is Mike, and joining me today, as always, is
Randall, aka Shizukatz. What's going on, everybody?
For gameplay number 2 of our Saekano Fine block, we are going to be bringing you guys 1.5 new decks today. I say 1.5 because the one deck that I am playing today still uses a combo that is, at this point, very familiar to all Saekano players, the level 3 Megumi combo from Saekano 2, but we are going to be featuring a new level 1 combo, this level 1 Utaha. She's a 4-5 base, if I have 2 or more other game characters, she gets to 5-5. Climax combo at the end of her attack. I can discard, or I can send this Goldbar to the waiting room to look at up to the top 4 cards of my deck and add up to 2 game characters. So instead of having to rely on the level 1 bar combo from set 2, which has to survive cross turn to get any sort of advantage, while still being able to slam a climax every turn proactively because we're still running a bar, this combo can get us a guaranteed +2, though even though it shares characteristics with the level 0 Himeno from Chainsaw Man, since the climax type is a bar, if I attack with the Utaha anywhere except the last attack, then the subsequent attacks will no longer have the 1k1 buff. So I'll have to be a bit careful about that. But besides that, I am still running the usual memory package that is associated with this level 3 Megumi.
On my end, I'm going to be running something completely new. So this uses multiple combos from the third set. The first combo we're going to be using is the level 1 Utaha RR. This is a very simple 5-5 standby combo on reverse search. Just very simple, easy to use, as long as you can get those reverses. For level 3, we have a bit of a complicated setup going on here. So first, let's talk about the Eriri first, because that's going to be our main game plan after the level 1 combo. So we have this brainstorm here. So this brainstorm, apart from being a brainstorm, it has an additional effect that says when my front row center slot, Eriri or Utaha, gets reversed, and this has 2 or less markers, I must put the top card of my deck underneath this as a marker. Those markers can then be used to pay for some of the stock cost of this level 2 Utaha, which we're going to be trying to standby out at level 1. This Utaha allows us to bring out the Eriri, just whenever. It can be at level 2 or level 1, wherever we end up the turn after. And then the Eriri has an on-attack mill 1 and burn level X effect, where X is the level of the milled card. And we're going to be trying to use the choice climax to bring out more copies of her, or maybe a copy of this 3-2 Utaha, which is a healer, and can top check to rearrange on attack in order to try to confirm burns for our Eriri. Our last combo that we have here is the 3-2 Utaha. This is kind of just a bit of extra standby splash in order to get a little bit more standby power into the deck to bring out more big characters. But the Utaha herself does have a climax combo with this particular standby that says she can on attack pay 2, burn 2. But one of the big reasons that we're running her is that she herself is a global 1500 power, going to be buffing up our Eriris to keep them around on the board so they can keep chugging out that damage turn after turn. Alright, and that's pretty much what we're going to be looking to do. We're just going to try to get this on the board as early as possible and start punching. Yeah.
It's also nice to... so, like, the reason why... Because we're running 4 copies of that particular combo, right? The Utaha combo. And I think that's, like, a twofold reason, right? One of them is because every time she attacks, she can discard a copy of herself, right? To heal 1.
Yes.
But other than that, you also just want to play a bunch of high-level characters so that you have a higher chance of milling high-level cards to burn with for the actual Eriri herself. So not only are you incentivized to run a couple more extra standbys just to be able to cheat out more characters, but also running more high-level characters just goes along with the main game plan in the first place.
Yeah, and then as we would with any deck that wants to end the game with a high concentration of high-level characters in our deck, we're going to be trying to level characters that are low level to effectively remove them from the game. And then we also have, because this is Saekano, we have cards that go to memory. And so
it wouldn't be a Saekano deck if we didn't have cards that went to memory.
So once we have some cards in memory, specifically some zeros in memory, those cards are going to be out of the deck rotation. And we have, as Mike said, a high concentration of high level cards in this deck. We have, I think, 18 total cards that are level 2 or higher. Obviously, there are going to be some of those are going to be on the board, so it will be a bit less of 18 in actual situations, but we'll try to get some nice chunky burns in our mid to late game.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
All right, there you are.
All right, I'm first.
Yep.
Would you like to cut?
I'll cut.
Okay, so I'll be going first this game. Okay, I'm going to start by ditching 2.
I'll pitch 5. Nothing playable here.
Okay, it's a good thing we got our 2-1 into waiting room ASAP. We're going to be wanting to bring that out once we hit level 1. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Okay, draw for turn. And I'm going to start by clocking this level 3 Utaha. Draw 2. And we're going to play 2 copies of our Eriri Brainstorm. So we're putting our front row Eriri Brainstorm in the middle in order to utilize the effect of our level 0, or our second one in the back row that says when my front row center slot Eriri or Utaha is reversed, I get markers that I can use later for the to pay for the cost of the 2-1.
Yep.
All right, so we'll go for direct attack for 3.
1, 2, 3. 3's good. Stand, draw. I'm gonna clock a Utaha to draw 2. Alright, and then field 2 characters. We're gonna have our level 0 memory package going online. And this is a mill runner, and also start up. I can pay 1, send to memory, top check 4. This is on reverse. Pay 1, clock myself, send to memory, salvage any game. We're gonna front attack here, 1, 5, 4, 1.
Take 1, and then I use the effect of this one. So I marker.
And direct. For 2.
1, 2. Take 2. Alright, draw for turn. We will clock this choice climax, and then draw 2. Ooh, we got some cards.
Oh.
We have some stuff to work with. Alright, no. I need to think for a sec. Okay. So this is gonna look a little bit weird. So we're going to play Izumi. So this is a summon Riki. When she's placed on stage from hand, I can pay 1, clock the top card of my deck, to summon a cost 0 character whose level is equal or lower than my level, which is 0.
Yep.
Oh, actually, I do have this card. I forgot about this card. I was thinking to myself, which Utaha or Eriri can beat 1500? And I was thinking, am I summoning Amagi just to kill that? But no, we have this card. So we have the level 0 Eriri with the on death Kome effect.
Yep.
And we will be using that to kill the Utaha. And then we'll move Izumi over here, and then we have another Eriri. Unfortunately, if you hit the mill run, that does mean that if I want to kill that, I will have to crash. But I think that's a price that I am willing to pay. So I will go to attack phase.
Okay, I will activate the Izumi mill, and it is an event, so I miss. I am right here.
All right, so we're going to attack with the Eriri first in the middle, because we want to try to reduce the number of targets that Mike has for the Utaha effect. If we attack and we front for 1 here, then the clock would only put him at 0.6. So he wouldn't have the waiting rooms, the level clock's worth of targets to grab from waiting room. That being said, we did front for 2. So
we'll see if I cancel here. I do not. So now I have access here. On reverse, pay 1. Clock myself and do level. Let's level the Utaha. Or will I? That's really the only green there. I don't really want clock, so
yeah, it was a 2-1, right?
Yeah, and then I get to salvage any game. What am I getting? Let me just see what's going to be on your board next turn. Everything 2k, 2, 5, 1k. we'll grab an Eriri drops on death drop search. Okay.
All right. Let's front attack with the Izumi next for 2.
1, 2.
And then finally we'll direct here for 2.
Hopefully I can get green here. No, cancel's fine. All right. Draw for turn. So I'm pondering what to clock. I can clock this Brainstorm. But if I clock this Brainstorm and I draw unplayables, then I might be in a bit of a pickle. And the bit would probably be an understatement. I could also clock this Climax for green. Assuming that I'll refresh. But his Climax combo is a standby. So there is a chance that I can still refresh at 1.
Another thing to note is that I did just trigger twice, and my clock has like a billion triggers, and my waiting room has like a billion triggers. So, and my marker is a trigger. So,
Alright, let's see how many 3s were out. I did mulligan a hand of unplayables already. So, let's see. I could potentially still draw into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 unplayables. The event would also be a brick here. So 9 total cards. If I clock this Brainstorm, I would need to draw 2 playables. I'm gonna clock this Climax. I just can't afford to take that risk right now with the hand I have. So I'll clock, draw 2. Okay. What should I do here? Okay. So we're gonna use the Brainstorm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Search 1. And we'll grab a copy of our combo.
okay, nice. Alright, so can I check waiting room?
Yeah.
So, you are out 3. Only 3. Okay. And then 1 Climax in clock and 1 in hand, most likely.
Alright, and then we're going to activate her startup. When I'm level 1 or higher, I can send this to waiting room, and I'll summon the 1/0 Brainstorm. Just for that extra front 500, so that I can put my... power first. Okay, play Utaha. And then we'll play the Eriri, because she does have an on-play effect to give 2k elsewhere, so I'll give 2k here. And then I'll end it off with the Utaha combo.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to crash here. And let that be that. Or unless I could triple here, that would let you get 3 reverses if you did happen to have 3 Climax combos. Maybe this line is better since I kind of don't want to give him free directs. I don't really care if he gets that extra salvage if he does manage to materialize 3 combos. Yeah, I think I like this line better.
It's like risking higher chance of you going to 2 is worse here.
Yeah, if I stick at 1/6, then I'm pretty happy here. It doesn't make much sense for my deck, which does want to take as little damage as possible and compress, to just open up a lane for free when I don't need to. So let's go with this configuration. Power line wise, I guess we'll just have this here, and that's probably fine. The 1k1 that I will play will still get over that Eriri. So 1k1.
Okay.
And front. Goldbar. Ooh, 1 for next turn.
Okay. Take 2. Here, I do want to be leveling the lowest power character possible, but it's a combo. I don't need it.
Do what must be done.
And then going to level 2, I'm more than likely just going to be leveling this, unless like another copy of like the Summon Ricky pops up.
Right. Okay. And then front for 2.
1, 2. And then mandatory effect when my center slot area or Utaha is reversed. We're doing this thing.
Okay. And front. For 2.
1, 2. Take 2.
Okay. At the end of her attack, Climax combo, I'll sack the Goldbar, top check up to 4, add up to 2 game characters. Well, that's not addable, so do I want to stop there and add these 2? I feel like I could probably get some better value here. Alright, well that's really not better at all, so we'll grab these 2. Add them to hand, and that's going to be it for me.
Okay, now I need to think about whether or not I want to use the Eriri effect on death, which is the on death Kome, up to 3 cards. I think I'm going to choose not to. I didn't cancel it all this turn, and I'm not out very many Climaxes, so I feel like there's a lot of Climaxes left in my deck that I can still use for canceling or maybe hitting off Brainstorm. And so I'm just going to not use the effect.
Alrighty.
I will draw for turn. Okay. Do I even clock?
If you have everything you need, no reason to in particular, right?
Okay, I don't think I'm clocking.
Oh, he did have 3. Alright, it's fine.
And that's why we that's why we leveled that. Okay. I don't even think I want to brainstorm here. I think that if I want to brainstorm, I will do it next turn. So we will just go straight into our Climax phase. We'll play our Utaha Climax, which brings out the 2-1 Global 1K. And so now all of our Utahas are 6-5.
Yep.
As far as order of attacks, I want to attack this one first in order to have least number of potential targets, and I want to attack this one last to also have least number of potential targets.
Yeah, since this grabs from waiting room, this grabs from deck.
All right. So we will front attack for choice. I think what we'll do here is we'll grab 3-2 Utaha to my hand, and I can use this later potentially for like a heal if my Utaha attacks.
Right. Okay.
So this will be for 1.
One's good. I will not use the on reverse effect.
Okay. Next we'll go with this one, fronting for. Okay. Well, this deck doesn't exactly have like good targets. Man, I should have brainstormed.
You never know.
Yeah, there's not really like good targets for me to actually like stand by out at level 1. So
you have another 2-1 Global 1000?
True. I guess that is better. All right. I guess we will bring out another Global 1000.
Yeah, why not, right?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
For 2.
2's good.
All right. Now the. Oh, I forgot to search with the first one. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Scooby-Doo. All right. So this is. All right. Well, now that I've dug myself into this hole, I need to find a way to pay stock. Not pay stock.
Mm.
And then maybe a counter for my third one.
Tap.
All right. And then we'll front here for 1.
One's good. Level.
All right. And then for the last one, I will take a refresh counter.
Okay. And I will then activate my on reverse effect. J1. I will pitch. What am I pitching? I'll pitch a brainstorm. Send to memory. Search. Grab this level 0 Utaha Twin Drive.
Okay.
Alright. Draw for turn. Darn. Okay. That's not great. I was really hoping with not trigger we would not draw that card. Because we would have a pretty smooth line of play this turn if we could just brainstorm. But I have drawn that Climax. So what do we do now? In this really awkward position where I don't have another Climax combo.
Where's Nan?
8.
Okay.
Let's think. I think maybe my best chance.
Okay, check your waiting rooms.
To clock draw the last 2 cards, refresh, and then brainstorm. Try to hit a climax to play the 1k1.
So where's the 4th copy?
Oh, I triggered it.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be the main thing that I would be thinking about. If you know you triggered it, then yeah.
Okay, so just search my decks and
oh,
yeah.
true. Right.
All right, so thinking about what this is difficult. Okay, I think I will have to, for the sake of keeping up pressure and damage, I think I will have to clock here and refresh really poorly, just because all my climaxes are just flooded in my hand right now. But I can't really deal with them without just minusing a lot. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna clock a brainstorm to draw 2. So I'm refreshing 5. Missing 2 bar and a door. There you go. Refresh point. So I guess I don't technically have to brainstorm, but I would still like to have some better playables than the ones I have here now. No, let's just not brainstorm. So we're gonna play this Izumi and then play our all-nighter event. So tap 2 of my game characters and they cannot stand next turn. If I do, search my deck for a game character. I don't get the stock though, and that's unfortunate. And then I can stock 1 card from my waiting room. Maybe I should have popped the Izumi first and tapped something else. We'll just have to live with that decision.
It's fine. I am living with my. I literally just missed a combo for fun.
Yeah, this is probably not the most optimal line. All right, I have to just deal with it. All right, I'm gonna activate the Izumi now. So pay 1. Send her to memory. Top check up to 4. Add 1. Wow, these cards don't do anything. Grab the Eriri. Play our Utaha. Can I even kill?
So my power lines are 7-5 on the sides, 5-5 in the middle.
Yeah. Nope, can't kill everything. On play plus 2k. On play plus 2k. Gosh, there is this possibility I go overhand too, which is really bad. Alright. I'm gonna play this Utaha and activate her on-play effect to put a card to stock. And then I'll play 1k1.
Sure.
Alright, let's... How many out?
2, and then I triggered 2.
We just need to push damage. Alright, in our front. 4-3.
1, 2, cancel.
On reverse, pay 1, discard 1. Send to memory, search. Grab a combo. next we'll front. 2.
Take 2, level up. Level the Eriri.
Alright. On reverse, pay 1, discard 1, send to memory, search. Grab the Eriri stock gem. On attack, I can choose a character with Utaha in its card name and yeet it to stock. So next turn, I'll probably play this, and the Climax combo. And finally, I will front here. She is fairly large for 2.
Cancel.
At the end of attack, stack the Climax, top check up to 4.
Well, this happens on reverse.
Oh yeah, sure, sorry.
So, okay.
Okay.
Those are not bad.
Those are fine. I will stop here at these 2.
Okay.
Alright, here we go.
Alright. Draw for turn. Check my deck state. I'm at 7 cards. So I'm probably going to want to mill 1. So, no clock. I'm going to start by using the 2/1 Utaha's effect. So this card says I can, as an active ability, pay 4 and rest herself to summon the 3/2 Eriri from my hand. The Eriri has a continuous effect that says whenever I'm using the 2/1 Utaha effect, I can use markers underneath her as alternate payment instead of stock.
So you can just do like a 2-2 split if you want, right? To just pay out that Climax.
Well, the climaxes are 2 and 3 deep.
Oh, sure. So you can do
So
3-1 split if you want.
what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do a 2-2 split.
Okay.
So I'm going to pay 2 stock and 2 markers. And the way markers work is they are just like stock. So the ones that went in most recently are the ones that have to be paid out first. So we'll pay out these 2. This will allow me to play Eriri from my hand. And then I'm going to play over this Utaha with the Amagi. And so Amagi is not only good for standby, because she bounces back to her hand and empties up the slot for where you play the standby, but I can do the same thing here with the level 3 Eriri. So we'll go to Climax phase. We will play our 1k1. I'm going to start by using Utaha's Amagi effect, pay 1, look at up to 4. Alright, we're just... we're paying 1 to mill 1.
That's fine with me. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to trigger that anymore, so I get it refresh better.
Yeah, and then I'm going to use Utaha's effect, bounce back to hand, give 1k cross turn to the middle Eriri, and then I'll use Eriri's Climax combo. When I play the Climax and she's on the front row and I have another game character, I can summon either Eriri or the 3/2 Utaha from my waiting room. I'm going to choose the Eriri. I have nothing to heal off if I play the Utaha, and with Mike being out decent number of Climaxes, I want to try to push damage here.
Yeah.
So we'll start with this one. So she has the effect where when she attacks, I mill the top card of my deck, and then if it is a game character, I deal X damage to my opponent, where X equals the level of that character. Okay. Alright, direct for 4. Why couldn't this be here, man?
So I'm just going to take this 5.
Oh!
Okay, let's go.
Okay, alright. Let's go here next. So directing for 3.
Level 3.
Okay.
Okay.
For 3.
1, 2, 3. 3's good.
Alright, and then we'll front with this Eriri, mill.
What's this one going to be?
2.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Burn 2.
Level. Level spawn.
Alright, and then this is for 3.
Okay. 1, 2, cancel.
Okay. Pretty good cancels, all things considered.
Yeah, can't be too upset by that turn.
Okay, so I'm out all 8 now.
Okay. This does not stand. Draw for turn. Okay. That is really annoying that I keep drawing these climaxes. But what are we going to do about it? Can we do anything about it? Does not seem like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In waiting room. Attack 3 times, mill 4, twin drive 1 will let me refresh here, but I'll refresh at 3-1, which is fairly dangerous considering he already has these 2 burners here. So maybe in order to try to contest one of these, I should play an early play. Or maybe I'll just play a Megumi to heal. Would not be bad. The Megumi also allows me to deny backups, so I can guarantee kill an Eriri. And it also does get rid of this Climax.
And you would also be able to clock, because you haven't clocked yet, right? So it would allow you to use clocking yourself to advance deck state.
Advancing deck state is not an issue because I'm going to Climax combo.
Oh, true.
I'm actually going to clock the Climax so I can get rid of it.
And then heal it off?
Yeah. Clock the Climax, get rid of it, play the healer to heal off the Climax, and then also it would be able to...
Go back in like 7, I think?
Go back 8, because I can kill the Climax off the Climax combo.
Oh, true.
Assuming that I mill the Climax, the last one.
Okay. Minimum 7.
Yeah, so we're going to clock this to draw 2. Okay. I'm going to just hard play the Megumi to heal 1 on play. Push this up. Play combo. I really do want to get value off of the Eriri. I guess I just don't have slots for it anymore.
Would it be worth the potential neg 1 if you just put the...
I think I could just...
Or you could just take a neg 1 soul, right?
I could just take neg 1 soul off the Utaha, yeah.
Yeah. You just sack preemptively, and then you yeet the Utaha.
Exactly. Alright, I think this particular configuration is fine. Assist is going to be here, so my Megumi is going to be attacking for 13-5. The Utaha is
Tying
5-5, 6-5 against your
6-5.
Oh, global 1K, yeah. So 6-5 to 6-5, and then this will just need to stock. I think this is probably the best that I can do here. Okay, so let's go into start of Climax. If I'm level 2 or higher, I can pay 1 and send this Brainstorm to memory, and I can summon the 2-1. And 1K1.
Yep.
Alright, start with a front. She does have a couple of effects that gain additional as long as I have the prerequisite memory. If I have 2 more memory, she gets plus 2k. If I have 3 more memory, then during her battle, my opponent can't use backups. And then 4 more memory, then she becomes hexproof. So this is going to be fronting for 3.
Okay, so she is a chunky 13-5 offense with that Climax.
It is quite important for me to try to combat these Eriris in some form. At least make him work for it.
Take the 3.
Okay. Next, going to attack with the Utaha. 6-5 to your 6-5 Utaha versus Utaha. Front for 2.
1, 2, cancel.
Okay. At the end of attack, sack the Climax, Climax combo. Top check up to 4. Add 2 characters. Add these 2.
So what was it? Level assist and
combo.
Okay.
And then finally, so since I no longer have the continuous 1k1 effect here, unlike Saxo, which just when this Climax is played, it applies the 1 soul to all characters for the rest of the turn. This is a continuous effect that is active when it's on the board. Since it is no longer on the board, this area will be swinging for 5k and 1 soul, so all front. On attack, I can choose an area and send it to stock.
I choose a Utaha.
Utaha, send it to stock. And then trigger for 1.
Cancel.
Okay, I'm going back 7, missing door.
Okay. This has got to be worth 3 stocking.
I think it is, right? I mean, this is going to be your endgame anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll 3 stock.
There you go. Refresh point. And this is to the waiting room. Alright, here you go.
Draw for a turn. Alright, no clock. I'm going to play level 0 Michiru. I'm going to use her on-play effect to top check to rearrange, which is going to help me set up my Eriri burns. Okay, we're going to drop search.
That's those are some zeros I see.
Those are some climax. Okay. We're going to get another Eriri for later.
An excellent demonstration of that particular card and its usefulness in conjunction with your top check burns.
Yes. Yeah, some of the builds that I looked at for inspiration for this list were actually running 4. I wanted a little bit more stability for my early game, so I decided to put in a couple of copies of the Summon Riki.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Consistency in getting the Eriri out, I think, is quite important. And then also, if I'm at level 1, it just allows me to get like combo. So I think that was a pretty good addition. And it didn't really change the ratio of like Utahas and Eriris to non-Utahas and Eriris too much.
Right.
Which is important, obviously, for the Brainstorm.
Okay.
All right, well, now we're going in blind.
But better than just 2 guaranteed non-zeros. So
True.
are.
All right, so
What did you search out? I blinked out.
I got another Eriri.
Okay. I was gonna say is like would there be any consideration to just searching for another drop search to then try to top check 2 again, and then if you miss again, then you brainstorm or something.
Nah, I think it's fine.
Okay.
I think just like having Eriri for next turn is like pretty good.
Sure.
Especially if I'm going to 5 stock this turn. So if I play this for 2, then I could use like the effect of this to like. Or actually, I could just 3 stock TBH. Okay, so I could just like 3 stock 1 and then just like play the last one. And then if I do that, let's say you kill both of these. So I could 3 stock 1. I could hard play 1. I could use the final effect of Eriri, which is send all my stock and all my hand to waiting room, and then if that cumulative number is 5 or more, then I get to summon the last Eriri. And I have 4 in hand right now, including the Eriri.
Yeah.
So if I draw for turn, next turn, clock, go up to 2.
Okay,
Then
next question. Is there any consideration to using that effect now? To summon the 3rd Eriri to try to kill me?
I feel like that deck doesn't have a gigantic range, especially with the amount of stock that you have. So, and I know you have another level assist in your hand, but you don't have another 3/2, I think.
So this is my waiting room.
I'm trying to remember what you triggered last turn. I think that was not a trigger. No, you just attacked for 3 for the first attack. So yeah, I don't think you had...
Another accessible Megumi?
I don't think so, unless I'm misremembering. I think this is just fine for now. This hedges for next turn.
Sure.
It allows me to still have double while not blowing literally all my resources now, and then having nothing later. So I think this is perfectly fine. I'm just giving up 1 burn.
Okay.
Potential burn. We will attack here first, though, because we are still playing standby, and because we're playing standby, we want to attack with the weenie first, so that way, if we do trigger a standby, we can bring out... we could bring out this.
Okay. But my results-oriented thinking, you're gonna reveal 3. Oh!
3.
Hey, better than triggering it here, you know?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Huh. Are you just dead?
Oh no.
Alright, let's go with the direct attack.
Yes.
Mill.
Okay.
For... Man.
Well, maybe I do have lethal range.
So we can bring... Okay, so this one's probably better because...
Compared to the, what, 2-1?
No, because, like, so this one has on attack top check to rearrange.
Right. And that just has hand on course.
This one has hand on course. So, like, this one's probably better.
Definitely.
Alright, for
4. Cancel. Alright, so just mill a climax, trigger
front.
Nothing.
2.
Oh,
that's not the number I wanted, though.
Okay.
Oh,
that's good enough.
That is
good enough. That is good enough.
Alright,
no trigger.
For 2, 3.
Okay. You are bigger, right?
Yeah, I am.
Wait, are you bigger?
I am.
Aren't I 12-5?
Wait, are you 12? Wait, you are. You're just 10-5. Nope. During your turn.
Oh, right. Yeah, during my turn. Okay.
I am 11.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
bigger.
All right. I forgot it was only during my turn. All right. Good.
Okay, good.
Draw.
I was so scared that I was gonna trigger another Climax or mill another Climax and then just explode.
Well, well, well. Is there a way we can magician out a Megumi and another one and a third one?
I feel like every time I play against Saekano, they're doing that.
Well, the problem is I have one here already, and I don't have a directly accessible way to find more. This is most likely going to be my final turn anyways, especially since I'm out 3 already, 4 in my hand.
So it's a clock angle?
It's definitely a clock angle. I don't think I can heal enough to get down to this without clocking. Well, let's see. If I brainstorm and hit... Well, how do I get an extra stock?
I don't think you can.
I can. This card can give me stock. The event can give me stock.
How many of this do you run?
2.
Oh, okay. Well, the first step is clocking, right? Oh,
well, the first step is thinking about if I can heal down, so I can start use this to heal this off to chain another one. That would be a 3 stock initial commitment already. How do I heal 2 before that? Okay, I'm not. Alright, we're just gonna clock.
Okay.
Clock, draw 2. These cards do nothing.
I feel like you've been saying that a lot this game.
Yeah, it's mostly because I've just been Climax flooded the whole game, so a lot of these cards, which would otherwise do things, like grab me a Climax or Climax swap, it's completely useless. Alright, let's see. Yeah, don't need to Climax swap or grab a Climax when you just have them. I think we need to just YOLO brainstorm, so we're gonna do that.
If you mill Megumi... Okay.
One more Climax? Okay, we milled a Megumi and we hit one. That's good news. That is indeed not bad news. Alright, let's think about this.
So now you can hard play the 2-1 in your hand and change both.
Yes. That really should be the extent of my line, I think. I don't know if I can go any further than that. I just don't have the stock, right? Even if I grab an Utaha to give me a stock, I only have 4. And I still wouldn't be able to play 3. Right. Okay, would I be able to heal 3 times though? If I grab a stock... No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, nothing's gonna help. We're just gonna grab something.
Okay. Well, you are only out 5, so in theory, if you trigger 3 clean and I whiff all my mills...
Now, bold of you to assume you have a next turn.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll play another support and frontline this one. So they are going to start changing into the level 3s. Yeah, I think this is fine. Okay. Start of Climax. Pay 1. Send to memory. Change. On play heal. Pay 1. Send to memory. Change. On play heal.
SMH Saekano things.
A bit too late, unfortunately. I took a little bit too much damage early, but you know that's what that deck does. All right, let's go.
Yes.
Front. 4.
1, 2, cancel. Effect.
Okay.
Of,
Yes.
Well, you first.
Pay 1, burn 2 on reverse.
Take 2,
All right,
and
then
then...
we're gonna see that juicy Climax.
Okay.
Okay. Front. 4, 3.
1, 2, cancel.
Nice. Should I burn 2 then?
So I'm out 4 in waiting room, 2 here, so 6.
feel like next turn is going to be a turn of a bunch of weenies, so let's do it while we can. On reverse, pay 1, burn 2.
Take 2. We'll just level a 0.
Okay. And front for 2.
1, 2, cancel.
Alright, your go.
Alright, so we will 3-stock 1. Stand and draw. Clock for turn. Clock is 0. Draw 2. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna do the thing. Pay 2 for Eriri. And then we'll go into start of attack phase. At the beginning of my attack phase, I may put all of the cards in my hand and stock to waiting room.
Yep.
5 cards. If the total number is 5 or more, I can summon an Eriri.
Alright.
Alright.
All zeros, baby!
Oops, all zeros. Alright, direct. Mill. Oh. 3.
Cancel.
Oh my.
All zeros, baby!
Front. Mill. Two.
Okay, okay. I still have a chance!
Like I said, I just need to mill all zeros.
I still have a chance.
Oh my god.
Oops, all zeros.
Actually, oops, all zeros. Like, man. Alright, caught well.
I'll tap.
Tap? Okay.
Yeah.
Tap well. Oh, that's a 0.
Okay.
Alright. Front.
Yes.
Mill.
Alright, come on, let's go!
2.
Let's go! Yeah! I'm alive! Woo!
Oh my god.
Draw for turn! Okay, so, in hindsight...
You probably should not have burned 2 the second time.
No, in hindsight, the search off of the brainstorm, I just grabbed whatever, but I really should have grabbed the second copy of my on-play hand to stock.
Oh, so you could play a
Yeah,
healer.
because, like... See, that's the mark of someone that doesn't believe that they have a next turn. But I really should have believed in Oops All Zeros.
Why did I mill all zeros?
Because I really could have done a lot with 2 stock, but instead I only have 1. So, what can you do? Alright, let's just quickly think about if there's any possibilities here. Nah. Nah, I really don't see any. I'm out 7.
I'm afraid to ask where your last one is.
Well, I guess maybe if I use Izumi to top check 4, add 1, and then I brainstorm Megumi and hit 2 or more off of the fresh deck refresh. Oh wait, no, I would.
You have to hit 3.
I would have.
You have to hit 3, right?
No, if I hit 2, I can just hit 2 to hand and then play a level 2. I'll play a level 3, right? So if I hit 2, I can just grab 2 of the stock chargers. Stock 2 to hand.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do. No clock. Start up, pay 1. Send to memory. Top check 4.
Please mill the climax. Please mill the climax. Please mill the
I
climax.
have the Helpless in hand.
Oh, that's not good.
And grab this Megumi.
Wait.
Wait! Okay, I'm gonna play 3 characters. I'm gonna play 3 characters. I like how we both realized that this was such a foolish line. Okay. One good one.
Alright, now I need to cancel these 2s. Oh, my god.
Okay. Welcome to the Clown Fiesta, guys. Front for 2.
Please cancel. Yes!
Okay. No, I'm not. I still have a chance.
I just need 1 more. I just need 1 more.
Okay, 7 back.
Okay, here's the problem, though. You're going back with, like, 10 compression.
But you only need to stick 1.
True.
So, Okay.
Okay.
That's not great, but it doesn't matter since you have already died. Front for blind stock.
Please cancel, please cancel, please cancel.
Okay. Front for 2.
Please cancel, please cancel. No!
Oh yeah, let's go.
No! Ah, it was far away.
Oh my god.
Why did I mill all zeros, man?
I was like, there's no way I'm living. I literally have like 1 Climax left in that deck because I drew another door for turn. The turn before I was like, if I don't kill this turn, I just give up. And then all zeros.
Dude, don't just mill all zeros, man. Like, please. Man.
That felt like such an undeserved win. But I know. I guess that shows the importance of never giving up. Had I grabbed the stock to hand, I might have had some more plays, but you know, you just gotta do with what you have to work with, right? You know, multiple points in the game, I had like 3-4 climaxes in hand, but it's like you just gotta play through it.
This is just kind of what Saekano does, though. To be honest, because like all your stock, like even though you're using a lot of stock, it's all being put to a good use, and then it all just kind of pieces together. And then your end game is like relatively cheap.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Yeah,
and then
so
you
it's
get
like,
a good compressed deck state.
Yeah. So it's like your compression is not changing whenever you pay stock for the actual memory cards. It's only decreasing if you like brainstorm and whiff, for example, because you're paying 1 stock and nothing is coming out of it.
Well, okay, so like it doesn't impact the compression on the current. Like
on the current
one, but like for every subsequent deck state after, it just compounds.
Yeah.
And so if you're able to go through more decks, then this becomes more of a
which is what like Saekano memory wants to do anyways. It's just cancel a bunch, refresh, cancel some more, refresh,
send some more stuff to memory.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, like 2 major misplays I made this game. One was when I refreshed and I used this event, I used it without a waiting room. I really should have tried to get a waiting room first so I can get a +1 stock. And then the second one was just the turn before last. When I hit 1 on the brainstorm, I should have grabbed the on play. I can stock a character or stock a card from hand. But other than that, I think this combo is like pretty decent for the actual Saekano game plan. Because I really appreciate the fact that comparatively to the first Goldbar combo, you don't need to have a board. Especially right now if you're trying to play Saekano against the likes of like Chainsaw Man, and you're trying to play that level 1 bounce back combo, you just have to side like every lane that you want to plus with, which like that's just a losing strategy. At the very least with this strategy, you can always front and just crash, and hopefully you can just make them do a bunch of heavy directs since they want to play their stock soul every turn. Using this particular combo also would allow you to have access to Chainsaw Man at home. Right? When Chainsaw Man uses their level 0 power to get free stock, we also get free stock, but we have to sacrifice Utaha's for it. But most importantly, the free deck speed is also really, really nice. Because otherwise, in the normal Saekano deck, if you cancel a bunch and you have to refresh, generally speaking, you have to brainstorm, or you have to just activate more copies of the level 0 Izumi. But the Utaha offering a free mill 4 on top of guaranteeing that you can refresh with the gold bar makes it a fairly nice proposition. Obviously, being a 1k1 does mean that you lose the extra boost of the 1k1 if you sack it before the last attack, but you can kind of work around it. So
another nice advantage of this particular combo over the level 1 bounce back combo from set 2. This may obviously be more of a regional thing, but like there is a certain
Go for it.
There is a certain sheep running around, you know.
Yep.
And that sheep kills level 1s.
Yeah, all these people. I mean, we featured the last game, you know, Kali Gura right now, very popular deck, very common tech for them to run 1 or 2 Watames, since that deck commonly just runs for Kanata Rikis. They see the correct matchup. All right, Riki, Watame, you just -1.
Yeah, even though the last game wasn't exactly the proper matchup because we were running like dominantly red level 1s. But yeah, like that card kind of being teched in right now for things like Chainsaw Man, Nazarick, but like if you randomly run into Saekano running the level 1 bounce back combo, you just kind of
you just like that gif of the chef is like, yeah, boy.
He's literally just like, oh, I'm gonna ruin this guy's day.
Yeah. So I think for multiple reasons, the level 1 bounce back combo right now is not super ideal. But if you did want to cook with Saekano, I think there are a lot more options at our disposal now with the final set released. So yeah, any final thoughts? Any more comments about that particular build that you played?
Yeah, this deck is really fun until you mill zeros. Like everything up till this point is just like, I mean, it's obviously like designed to play this way, right? Like, it's very obvious that you're supposed to be playing standby, bring this out, choice combo, bring this out, like, right? But it feels fresh compared to the decks that people normally play, where it's like you just like play a level 1 combo,
right?
Play an early play, play your finisher. Like this one, it has a very different play style. It has a very different resource allocation, like you guys saw, like 3-stocking this very liberally, using the stock and the markers as well to bring out the first copy. You have a very different way to use your resources.
Yeah, I think one of the best things about this particular build is that because your mid-game plan is your end game at the same time, normally when we consider trying to 3-stock something, it feels very not worth it. Mostly because the character you're 3-stocking might not be worth a 3-stock, but also because if you 3-stock, you're expending resources into your actual finishing game down the line. But this is your finishing game, and this is the ultimate card that you want to have on the board. So
yeah. And it's also, its finisher effect is also free.
Yeah.
So like when you 3-stock the card when they kill it, it's kind of like you like paid 1 to salvage it and then just played it.
Yeah, you basically just paid 3-stock and you +1 exactly the card that you want, which is, if you think about it that way, it's not too much different from just having it back in your hand and then just paying 2 stock to play it again.
Yeah, it's like you paid 1 to salvage it.
Yeah, you pay 1 extra for the convenience, and it's just right there. So in that sense, it does make it super nice to just, hey, if you can't hard remove this Eriri, it will come back in some form or another.
Yeah. One other thing about that particular game is that like I did have the refresh counter in my hand, but like you turn off my backup. So
yeah, so like every time we battle, you're just like, okay, no.
Yeah. So that's like slightly annoying.
But it's there.
And then just like a couple other things, like we never did get to send any of these. I sure would have loved to send some of these to memory, man. Like I think in the bottom 4 cards of my deck, I think 3 of them were this.
Yeah, it would have been really nice if you could open the brainstorm and then this, and you just got so much value. 1 marker and then 1 go to memory. And just everything lines up really beautifully that way.
Yeah, but instead I drew a bunch of this. But like, win some, lose some.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely a fun deck.
I also think, like, I was thinking about this a bit initially, because I was like, oh, this level 1 combo is an on reverse, so it's probably not going to do very well against, like, Chainsaw Man or whatever. But the more I think about it, you're probably going to reach level 1 first, because
this deck's kind of slow 0.
Yeah, and you can build it so that you have, for example, the on-play Izumi, pay 1, clock yourself, search, which can accelerate you. And you do generally play a slower 0 than Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is incentivized to just be really aggressive in the first place anyways, because they can just afford to trialing really, really, really quickly.
And they can combo at 0.
Yeah. So, who is going to expect Saekano having an on-reverse combo, right? They don't really care, usually. No. The most popular builds just don't care about on-reverse.
Well, the most popular build is a, like, pseudo on-reverse combo.
With like a Goldbar, you mean?
Yeah. The bounce back combo. It's like pseudo on-reverse, right?
But I feel like it's not as lopsided as you might initially, as I might initially make it out to be. Just if you get to level 1 first and you just combo once, that's really all that you need. And then after that, you just go into your level 3 Eriris, and then
what do they do?
And they literally can't do anything. Like their Kishi base can't kill you. If they try to early play Aki, you can just counter over the Aki. They just don't have answers to your Eriri, like, ever. The more I think about it, so yeah, pretty good. All right.
Yeah, pretty much. And then outside of that, you just kind of hope you don't mill zeros.
Yeah, I mean that at that point it's just a coin flip game. But hey, maybe a couple of the level 0 drop searchers to try to confirm things, and hope we don't mill zeros. Alright, that's going to do it for game number 2 of Saekano Fine. Coming up, we are going to have one last very cool game featuring 2 more completely new decks from the new Saekano set. So don't go anywhere. Well, go somewhere else because this video's over.
Come back in 2 days.
But come back in a couple of days and we're going to have a new video up for you guys to enjoy. This has been Mike and Randall on the Tressa Collectibles channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya.